viewers, my name is Pastor Yvonne Chipindu. I hope I find you well. God has given us yet another chance to worship Him. I remember last week we spoke about a secret place, and we have learned that a believer is supposed to be attached to the vine, and we learned that our vine is Jesus Christ if we want to be fruitful. But if we detach ourselves from the vine, who is Jesus Christ, then we become fruitless. So now, if you plant a mango tree, you can only get a mango fruit. You cannot get a lemon fruit from a mango tree. And also, as a believer, you should be fruitful if you are still attached to Jesus Christ. I just want to take you to the scriptures. Naomi, who was Ruth's mother-in-law, when her husband and her two sons died, she was left with her two daughters-in-law. We know Ruth and Orpah. And when she decided to go back to Bethlehem, she then she actually spoke to her daughters-in-law if they could go back to their parents. But Orpah decided to go back to her parents. But Ruth, knowing that, if we take it for example, according to Ruth's perception, she saw Naomi as the vine. She wanted to be attached to her. But unfortunately, Orpah decided to disattach herself from her mother-in-law. But then Ruth was still glued to her mother-in-law, and she decided to go with her back to Bethlehem. And when she went there, like if you want to go back to the scriptures, we never heard anything about Orpah just after their separation. But we heard more about Ruth. Ruth was still stuck with her mother-in-law. She went back with her to Bethlehem. And she even she was remarried. Why? Because she was still attached to the source. So as a child of God, you need to be attached to the source. And our source is Jesus Christ. Whatever, any good thing that we want to see in our lives, we need to be attached to Him. God is still saying that I have you. And He is still saying that it is not over yet. So child of God, Nyangwe Musina Mabasa, just know that it is not over yet, because this Jesus of ours is still there, and He is still saying something, as He have said that, behold, I will do a new thing in your life. And if you've enjoyed this message, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share. Until we meet again tomorrow, as we are still continuing, it is not over yet. Stay blessed.